Hello, my name is Marco. I'm a football coach from Germany, and today I want to show you a little introduction in a football tactical video. The main theme is actions after receiving the ball. I will give you a little description in the first part. Then we show it on the tactic table in a football system, and after this, in the third part, I will show you a little training session where every coach can easily show it or introduce it in the team and can coach it in the exercise. Okay, which are the options after receiving the ball? First thing, the best thing is you have space behind you, and that means you can turn, have the ball on your feet, you can go into a dribbling or go into a shooting. The second thing is you have to pass the ball back. You have to pass the ball back when you have an opponent in your back and you can't turn. So these are the two options you have when you get the ball. So what is important for making the decision? Important for the decision is a good communication in the team. The one who passes the ball should always give an order after this to the receiver. That means he should tell him, is there anybody in your back? So you have to pass back. Or can you turn with the ball? Then he should say, okay, it's open, go. That means we have to work with orders there. The second thing, which is really important for the receiver, is a good anticipation. That means scan the field, look over your shoulder, have a good positioning. Okay? These are the important things we should always have in mind when we have the options of turning or passing back. Okay, let's come to the second part. As I told you before, we will show this also on the tactic table. And we have a situation here, which means we have a 4-3-3 against the 4-4-2 of the opponent. Our team, our coaching team, is the red one. We have the ball here, and I will show you how often this situation will occur you in the game. We have the situation that we have two center backs and a number 6 here. The number 6 is free because the two sixers or the two central midfielders of the opponent's team has to take our number 8. That means when we get the ball to our number 6, he can turn. If he has a good positioning, he can turn directly, get into a dribbling, and opens a new space. You see it here. He has no pressure. He should, as I told you before, look over his shoulder, should scan, gets in a good position, and our center back passes the ball. What is the next action of him? He has to communicate and has to tell our number 6, time, turn. Okay? Short but loud commands on the field are always a real important thing. So when he passes the ball here, our number 6 can turn, our number 6 can dribble, and now you see the next action must be a 6 from the opponent has to make pressure on us, and our number 8, for example, can get in the space here, get the ball, and there we have the next situation. Okay? Now we play against a 4-2-3-1. That means our opponent team has just one striker, but 3 midfielder, and that means every midfielder of us has an opponent. That means we do not have many space or much space in the center. So when we pass our number 6 the ball now. We pass the ball and he wants to turn. We have here an interception and a counter-attack of the opponent. This is not what we want. What do we want? We want a pass and a pass back. That means our center back passes the ball to the number 6, gets after this in a good position, gets the ball back and gets himself into a dribbling, for example. So these two players of the opponent has to decide. They has to decide who will attack our center back. When he attacks him, our number 6 can get here the ball, get the position here. He get the ball and then he can dribble. So you see, it's really important to have a good communication, to have a good anticipation, and to have a good action after receiving the ball. Okay, let's come to the third part of the video. It's the training session. It's really important for you as a coach. I'll show you some training pass form where you can easily teach the things we talked about before to your players. Okay, let's go. Let's come to the passing form. We have an easy passing form. It's the Y passing form. You can do this with every age. We have 4 positions. And as you see, and when you remember the second part of our video, the markers are also placed as players in our 4-3-3 system. That means we have a midfield with a triangle, a defense player and 2 offense midfielders, and we have the starting point at our center back. Yeah? And you remember there are always 2 options, turn or pass back. The first thing, the first way of passing is the one where our number 6 has space, where he can turn. I will show you now shortly how the passing form works. It's a circle, and after this we go into the details. That means we start with our center back, our number 6 move in this position, get the ball. Our number 8, which is in the diagonal, gets the ball at the inside of the marker. He passes back, gets the ball back and dribbles to the starting point. After this, the player who started before goes one position in the front and the other one goes also, and we have the next player who starts the next session. And the next one we will open to the other side, that means to the left. He gets the ball, he gets the ball here, he gets the pass back, he will turn around the marker, gets the ball into the run and he dribbles to the starting point. Okay, let's come to the details of coaching. We start with our center backs who passes the ball. You have to always be sure, you have to always control that his pass has a good accuracy and a good pass sharpness. That means when our team player is here, you don't have to pass really hard, that's clear. If he's here, I have to pass harder. That's logical. Okay? But the next and really important thing we talked before is a good communication of our player who passes the ball. In this case, the center back. So tell him that he has to shout and give a command to his number 6. In this situation, there's no one behind. That means tell your center back to call turn. That makes it more easier. We win some time against the opponents and he can directly have a new actions after getting the ball. What is important for our number 6? As we told here before, it's a good anticipation. It's really important. He has to scan the field, he has to look over his shoulder if there's anybody behind him, and when it's not, he can move into this space, get the ball, turn and get into the next action. These are the 2 details for these 2 positions. When we come to the next detail, it's important also how he will take the position onto the field. How are his eyes, how does he stand to get the new situation. That means we want him to get a positioning like this, so he sees this, he scans this, and he's opened to the field. In Germany we say open. When he's open, we play him in the right foot, so he can start with the left foot the next action. He can go into the dribble. If you play him in the left foot, he has to turn after this, and we lose seconds, which are really, really important in football. Now we come to the second part of the passing form. The second part would be we pass the ball back. We have an opponent in the back, so we can't turn. We pass the ball back. I will show you shortly how the passing form, how the circle will work, and then we go also here into the details. It works like this. Our number 6 gets here the ball. He has anybody in the or somebody in the back, so he passes back to our center back. Our center back passes the ball to the number 8. Our number 6 comes after the ball, gets the ball back from our number 8. They play a double pass, and our number 8 dribbles and gets the ball to the starting position. Like before, we move always one position further. Let's go to the details. In the second passing form, we wanted to pass the ball back. Course. I will show you now. Our number 6 has an opponent in the back. That means when he gets the ball and wants to turn, he has directly pressure of his opponent, and there could be an interception. So what is the difference? Our number 6 gets in this position. We take the virtual opponent with him. He gets the ball and passes the ball back to the center back. Then we have a new situation on the pitch, and the next action can follow. What is important here? Important, like before, is a good timing, and I'll show you why timing is so important. At first, they have eye contact, they have communication, and when they have eye contact, the number 6 sees our center back has the ball. He can make a fake movement in this direction. Normally every opponent goes with him, and then he uses the time to get in this position to get the ball off the center back. That gives us 2 seconds, which are really important. When he plays the ball here, he has a little bit space, but has to pass back because he can't turn, we said before. What is important for the pass? Important for the pass is not to pass on the right foot, because there could be directly the pressure, but pass at the left foot. Because if the opponent is a strong midfielder who can intercept really well, he can't get at the ball because our number 6 can always make his body between the ball and the opponent. Okay, that saves us. He gives the ball back, and now it's naturally important to get here also a good timing. For me, the number 6 should get after this a good position like getting here. So he offers him a pass option. Could also pass against here, again here. But now we want to play the ball over the first row. In the second row, our number 8 gets the ball, and as soon as the pass here, has been done, our number 6 moves forward, gets the ball back. We get behind the marker here, get the ball back and go in the dribbling and start a new circle. These are just some short advices for you as a coach, where you can teach easily, or how you can teach easily your players some principles who are really important for your match plan, for winning a game. These are really important things, and they are easy. You just have to tell our players communication, anticipation is a real important thing on the field, which make the difference between you and your opponent. Okay, thank you for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I welcome you to use this practice normally in your training. Have fun, and till next time.